Most of Sunday is shaped up to be a fairly nice one for the most part, but now things are going to change into the new week. First thing up is storm chances. Those are moving through, but your look over the Bull River is showing you again things are fairly quiet for this time being. Temperatures are still fairly warm, and it is quite humid. 75 officially at Savannah Hilton International Airport. Mostly cloudy skies. Dew point still in the 60s means it does feel just a bit warmer. Winds out of the south to southwest have remained fairly manageable, but there will be a brief round of wind gusts as we do have showers and a few storms moving through. So most of the area north of I-16 is fairly dry. One decaying cluster of showers and just a few embedded lightning strikes here. It is a loud one for portions of the area. Jessup, Ludowici, all the way up to Walterville and Hinesville. You're getting into this. To Glenville and points north generally, you're just going to get a light rain for the next bit of time. Most of the stronger thunderstorms have been well south of our area, and when you get one cluster of thunderstorms, it tends to take away the energy from the rest of them. Severe thunderstorm warning now for portions of the area south of Nahunta, north of Folkston. This heads to Camden County. May see some of the northern edge of this clip, McIntosh County, but most of the stronger thunderstorm activity will remain well away from our area. And other than a few lingering showers after about 9-10 o'clock, things are going to dry out quickly, and we focus our attention to how breezy and cold it's going to be. Tomorrow, 43 degrees, feels like numbers in the 30s. High temperatures barely manage low to mid 50s. And by the way, temperatures plummet tomorrow evening, 43 by 7 o'clock. So any outdoor plans are not a good idea. And the big concern becomes the season's first freeze. Now, different National Weather Service offices are issuing these alerts differently, but bottom line, freezing conditions are expected Monday night into Tuesday morning. A freeze warning for areas north of the Altamaha. Freeze watch is likely going to be replaced by a freeze warning once we get into later on tonight. But either way, the cold front's moving through the area. Most of the storms have actually been over the Gulf Stream waters, but the more potent activity has just been confined to South Georgia, generally along and south of Highway 82. So notice, model's not doing so well right now, but you get the picture. The main batches of thunderstorm activity move offshore. We are left with some lingering showers, but this is out of the picture, and it really dries out overnight tonight. Upper 30s to lower 40s. Feels like numbers cooler than that. Highs barely manage 50s, but lots of sunshine tomorrow. Winds will gust over 25 miles per hour as well. And the temperatures plummet by the evening again. 40s along the coast, 30s inland, and it's going to be even colder Tuesday morning with temperatures plunging below freezing for just about everybody west of I-95. Really the immediate coast might be the only areas that don't record a freeze, but who's counting anyway? And for any Veterans Day activities, 10 a.m. looking still cold temperatures, 40s in the area, only going to again manage 50s for high temperatures. Wind chill is what it feels like on your body whenever there is a wind while it is cold. Of course, looking at tomorrow morning, 30s for wind chills. End of the day, again, you lose the wind chill factor truly, but it will still feel cooler. But wind chills in the 20s and 30s by 6:30 tomorrow. Then you get into the morning hours on your Tuesday. Wind chills inland in the teens, 20s along the coast. So remember the 4 Ps. Bundle up if you're heading outdoors. That's to cover people. Pipes in the outdoors need to be wrapped, especially for inland spots. I'll make that one known. Pets need to have a warm shelter, or it's best yet be brought inside if that is even possible, because these wind chills during the day on Tuesday still are going to remain in the 30s for any outdoor activities. So just be mindful, it's not going to be comfortable at all. Good news in the tropics, nothing expected to form over the next 7 days, but no, not really our main focus now. Small craft advisory goes into effect on the water for during the day tomorrow. Gale warning likely to replace that later on as winds will continue to be fairly brisk. And Kaylee, looking ahead, cold week for at least the first part of it. So remember the 4 Ps, and got to remember, of course, bring in those sensitive plants. You want to cover up any plants outdoors as well. And also, just remember.
Don't leave your pets out for too long.
Yeah, but I mean, if they can't come inside, warm shelter, limit the moisture and exposure to the wind as well.
Yeah, so. Wow, high of 53 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Not going to be great.
I was just in a tank top walking today.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, yeah.
Welcome to the Coastal Empire.
Yep.
All right, thanks so much, Jeff. All right, stay with us. Sports is next.